I'm a nurse, and this may have been the worst thing I've ever done. 26F, have been a nurse going on 5 years now. That's not a ton of time, but I've had my fair share of mishaps throughout my career. Currently, I work as a nurse at an outpatient surgery center. My job is to get the patient ready for their surgery and recover them afterward, pre-op/PACU. During the pre-op period, we connect electrodes to a patient's chest, EKG monitoring, to monitor their heart throughout the procedure and during their recovery. After the patient has had enough time to recover, we take these patches off. This is where I royally messed up. I was taking care of a woman in her early 20s, for context's sake. She was small. There are 5 patches I needed to take off as I was getting her ready for discharge. 2 are at the corners of each side of the chest, 1 in the center, and 2 just below the breast on each side. The patient gowns at my center only tie in the back. Some places have gowns with buttons on the sleeve which can be undone for easier access. My center does not have this. This then means that to reach the lower 2 patches, I have to loosen the gown and reach down the front of it to get them off the patient. In this particular case, this patient was somewhat shy and did not want to be exposed. Her mom was in the room with her, and I offered her as much privacy as I could. I only slightly lower her gown so as to not expose anything, and blindly reached down to grab the last 2 patches. I pinched at what I thought to be the electrode attached to the patch. I was wrong. It was this unfortunate patient's nipple. I apologized immediately and quickly went about finishing my task while internally dying. For her credit, she did not really react too much besides turning a few shades red, as I am sure I had as well. I got the patient out and sent her on her way, unable to look her in the eye, and spent the rest of the day battling my embarrassment. I told my coworker what I had done, and the story quickly spread around to the staff. They all had a good laugh at it. It's not the worst thing in the world, and realistically it wasn't that terrible of a thing to do, but it has definitely been the worst and most embarrassing thing I've done thus far.